Hey fam, it is your girl, the one and the only Spicy, and I'm back today with another pick a card reading. First and foremost, I hope that you all are well. I hope that you all are enjoying your week thus far. I'm well, I'm excited, and I'm definitely grateful to be here doing another reading for you all today. So if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, I want to give you all a special welcome back. And also, if you have not subscribed, just make sure that you click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. And also check out the links in the description box as well. So the question that we're getting into today for today's pick a card, as you have seen, the question is, what are their late night thoughts about you? What are the person on your mind, late night thoughts about you? And mind y'all, this is more of a entertainment, love and romance type of reading for today. I'll try my best to keep it general, to bring out more general information, but the person on your mind, if you know you ain't had nothing to do with that person in that capacity, or it could have even been some unrequited love, even a misconnection, then okay, you can ask about that. But if it's someone you don't deal with in that capacity, just don't even ask, okay? Choose someone else. So yes, y'all, I'm having fun this Leo season. I just had a birthday on August 6th. So I just figured, like, you know what? Let's just do some more entertainment geared readings, or, just love readings. So that's kind of what I'm on right now. But if you ever want some like personal guidance, some spiritual growth, like readings, anything like that, then definitely check out the rest of the videos on my channel, because I have a lot of different types of readings. And yeah, so let's just have some fun, I guess. All right, so if you are new to pick a cards and you don't really know how this reading goes, you can take a look at the 3 different pile options that you have in front of you. So for pile 1, we have the Final Rose Tarot with the citrine crystal. Pile 2, we have the Muse Tarot with the green fluorite crystal. Pile 3, we have the Tinseltown Tarot with the rose quartz crystal. So pause the video right now if you need to. Take a look at the 3 different pile options. Then you're going to go to the description box and scroll down to the timestamps, and you're going to click the timestamp that correlates with the pile or the piles that you have chosen. And then of course, I will see you at your reading. My pile 1 people, if you chose the Final Rose Tarot with the citrine crystal, then I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But of course, I would like to say welcome to all of the new viewers again. And I would like to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. And I just want to continue to thank y'all for just all of the engagement that you all have been showing as far as towards my content, and even just just talking to me. Like, I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everything that y'all do. And I just appreciate all of the birthday wishes as well. Like, y'all are so amazing and beautiful. And I'm going to just continue to keep showing up and doing my best, dropping these readings, and being able to support y'all as best as I can. So thank y'all so much. If you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today. And also make sure y'all check out the links in the description box as well. In the description box, there are so many links there that you can get into, click around, and of course get nosy. If you would like to connect with me on social media, there's links there. If you would like to donate to this channel, there's multiple ways in which you can donate or even support me. I'm even launching a Tarot 101 course, and I also just launched channel memberships as well. So you can definitely become a member of my channel if you, really love me and support me like y'all say y'all do. But yeah, so thank y'all so much. Let's go ahead and get into it, I feel like, because it's just like, check out the links in the description box. You already know what type of time it is. The question that we're asking Spirit today is, what are their late night thoughts, okay, about you? Okay, so late at night, when all the world is sleeping, when they're staying up and thinking about you, what thoughts are going through their mind? So in addition to the Final Rose Tarot, I also have 3 other oracle decks that I'm going to be using to get some more information. I even have another tarot deck that I'm going to be using as well. So let's go ahead and get started. My pile 1 people. Pile 1 people. So we have the opening up card, and this is actually the strength card. So it's some Leo energy to start off the pile in Leo season. Then we also have the 7 of Swords. We have the Seven of Swords. We also have the Six of Cups. And I just want some clarification here on the Open It Up card, on the Strength card. Want some clarification. Okay, and we also have the Cocktail Party, which I believe is the Star. The Cocktail Party, which I believe is the Star. We also have the Fans. This person is definitely trying to rethink their actions. I'm just picking up that this individual that you're asking about is someone that could have really done you dirty, or just someone who is like in the cycle in your life in which you were dealing with this person. It's like there was just like, as you were dealing with this person, it's like there was more so of like, oh, we're just two individuals, as opposed to like, oh, we're together and we're a team. You know, it seems as though there was a lot of like trying to manipulate or get over on one person. And it just kind of sucks, because I feel like this individual is like wanting your friendship. Like they want a recovery within your friendship. I feel like this person wasn't as authentic as they could have been. And it just was more so of a focus on like, oh, my needs and my wants. And it didn't really take into account the connection for both people. So it just seemed like this person is at a place where they just feel like, okay, like I'm grown, or I've grown up, or I'm past it. So I feel as though this person is kind of banking on the fact that you could potentially be past it as well, and that you and this person could potentially come back together again and recover, and at least start more so on a friendship level, as opposed to, you know, just straight jumping in to like, okay, a full-blown relationship. But yeah, I'm just picking up more so that like this person, in a sense, is like they wish they could have just been a lot much more vulnerable with you. They wish they could have like allowed you in. They wish they could have had more, what I heard was like pertinent conversations. They wish they could have had just more communication with you that was going to lead to you actually being able to connect with them on a deeper level, as opposed to just kind of keeping things surface level. I feel like that surface level thing, it seems like you could even have pick up that this person was superficial. It's like that surface level thing, it really didn't allow you to truly get to know them, or for them to even truly get to know you. So, I mean, what I just heard was like, it kind of sucks now, because like, you know, now in the future, as opposed to the past, is like, they just want to be able to be free. Like they want to be able to talk to you about just a lot of things that's like going on with them. They want to be open. It's like this person's definitely kicking themselves because of vulnerability issues and concerns that they didn't really allow themselves to address, to experience. I guess that's what I'm trying to say, to experience with you. So yeah, that's what they're thinking about right now. It's like this person is realizing that like, oh, like what I just heard was, oh crap, like I actually want to get to know this person. Like this is what they're thinking, like, oh crap, like, so there's a lot of wishful thinking, I guess is what I can say. Now, it's unfortunate because it seems like this cycle has wrapped up. It seems like this cycle has wrapped up between you and this person. Like, it's kind of unfortunate. I feel like this is something that had to get cut off, because it's like, you know, you picked up in the simple fact that like, okay, this isn't, we're not in this together. You know, it's not like teamwork makes the dream work when it comes to this person. It was just more so like what they can kind of get out of it. So I feel like this person knows that you kind of picked the energy you're picking up from them is like, oh, they're manipulative, or they only care about themselves. Like that's just a vibe that, you know, this individual is picking up, like that you just know, like not to mess with them or not to deal with them. It's kind of like that thing where it's like your mom or your dad tells you, or an older person tells you, like don't touch the stove, and then it's like you just went and touched the stove anyway. So I feel like that's a lesson that you learned. I feel like you could kind of have picked up that this person was trouble, but it's like you still kind of went ahead with it in the past. So I definitely do feel like this is wrapped up as far as like the cycle. But as far as when it comes to them, it's like this individual thinks that, oh, it's not over. They think that the relationship can be recovered between the both of you, and that's what's on their mind. So this person right now is in a very non-active state. They're in a very non-active state at this point in time. Like they're trying to they're in their head, but it's like they're trying to get out of their head, if that makes sense. They just really want to be free. They want to be free of these thoughts. They want to be free of, ruminating on the past. It's like they're trying to start something new over with you. It's even here with the page of rings. It's like they're trying to be very optimistic, even though they know that they have been very manipulative and even very deceptive in the past. Now, that's definitely interesting, because I feel as though this person just, they think that you're just very appealing at this point in time. Like, so they think that you're very physically appealing. This person is definitely watching you on social media, so they can be having a lot of these ruminating thoughts as they're online. There's a lot of social media references that I see here. And yeah, this person just wants to be optimistic, like when it comes to developing a new friendship with you. I feel like this person could be, I don't know, it's like Leo, Capricorn. What else do I see here? I feel like this person could also be very like hardworking and diligent. So it's just interesting. This person is thinking about deciding or choosing the right things, because I feel like this person has always chose to go left or to go off in a different direction, but now it's like they're trying to choose the right things. They're trying to focus their energy on the right things, focus their energy on forward progression, as opposed to just like looking out for themselves and just being an individual, like in a connection or in a relationship with someone. And I get it. Like, relationships should definitely be like interdependent. But I also feel like if you're only in a relationship for yourself and what you can get out of it, then just go be single and tell people that that's what you're doing. But there's an air of secrecy that is here with this individual as well. So yeah, this person definitely wants to be your friend, and they want to try to start things off on that foot again. Okay, there's two different cards here that I'm picking up: friendship. But yeah, this person wants to build a rapport, and they don't think that the connection is over. But I am definitely picking up that, like, all right, nah, this is not somebody that you really trying to deal with. But in their head, they definitely do believe that this connection is not yet over, and they think that you all could be friends. They're very optimistic about this reconciliation between the two of you. They think it's not over. That's what they're thinking about in their head. And the approach that they want to take is, the approach is definitely going to be continuing to watch you. They feel like maybe this would aid in them being able to manifest you back into their life. And they feel like the best approach to take is to just be honest and to be real. So this person's definitely having one of those like aha moments of like self-awareness, where they're just like, oh, like I actually do care about this person. Like, maybe I should focus my energy on the right thing as opposed to the wrong thing. Maybe I need to actually persevere with my feelings and have some type of courage, and just display some type of confidence, or just inner power. I also feel like this person, the way that they have stepped to you in the past could have just been very sexual in nature as well. So they came towards you for the wrong things, which is that superficial like energy that I was talking about earlier, when I was just talking about how superficial this person could be. So this person definitely was attracted to you, and there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like they didn't give you the chance, or they didn't give themselves the chance to even really get to know you as a person. So it's like now they want to give themselves the chance to do that, even though it's not for certain that there is another chance, but they want there to be another chance. Even here with the Ace of Roses, like they want to start over again with you. They want to give this another go, because now they're feeling, just very enthusiastic and optimistic about you. They're feeling very excited, very energetic when it comes to thinking about you. And I just feel like this is a new idea that this person has just sparked in this person's head. Like I said, this is like a moment of, oh, like that's what it is. So yeah, it's like now this person is kind of re-idealizing you and falling in love with you, like, falling in love with you, but didn't take the opportunity or chance when they had it. But yeah, this individual, like, just even here with the Ace of Wands, it's like, yeah, this person is definitely very attracted to you. They are. And that's really what they led with. So they could have been trying to like lead with sex. And now look at where y'all are. Okay. Now look at where y'all are. So that's just pretty much what I'm picking up here. This person wants a reconciliation. That's what's on their late night thoughts. That's what's on their mind and their late night thoughts. Is basically what I'm trying to say. Yeah, so the nostalgia card fell out. This is definitely hand in hand with the Six of Cups right here. This person's thinking back to the memories that you all had together, and they would like to relive those memories. They definitely want to spark a new flame with you. We also have new you. We have new you, and this is a part of the reason for why I believe that this cycle is pretty much wrapped up for you. Okay, it's kind of like a been there, done that type of energy and attitude that I'm picking up on. Where it says with this person, they just taking it as like, oh, I'm matured. Like that was stuff I did in the past. Like I'm matured. Like let's see what I can do to start things over. Like what can I do? What can I give up? What can I surrender? What can I sacrifice? Like what can I do? So this person is trying to transcend these issues that occurred between the both. And I know I didn't go into too much depth, but I did pick up on some things. But it's like, yeah, this person is just trying to have a new perspective when it comes to the connection between the two of you. They're trying to be a lot much more optimistic. They're trying to think positive. But yeah, this new you card definitely is hand in hand as to why I believe that, this is not, this relationship may just not persist in the way in which this person wants to, because of just everything that has happened and you just moving on. Even here with the fans, that's the World card. That lets me know that you are graduating to just to a new cycle in your life, and you're getting out of this cycle of deception and manipulation, or even people just trying to be strategic when it comes to you. I feel like you just want someone that's gonna keep it real, show their hand, so that you can keep it real as well. It's like you don't really want someone who's gonna try to play on your weaknesses, or try to play, just try to play you and be a lot much more deceptive or manipulative or strategic with how they want to have a friendship or how they want to have a relationship. So yeah, I don't think it's too much trust here with this other person, but their late night thoughts is, okay, well, I'm changing. I'm different now. Like, I'm trying to do things different. So that'll work. Like, I'm trying to be optimistic and have faith towards this connection coming back together. Like, this person definitely be watching you heavy, and they're attracted to what they see. And it's like they really want the chemistry to flow between the two of y'all again. Like, they want there to be chemistry. They want there to be friendship. They want there to be a positive rapport. Like, this person wants that again with you. It's just, of course, it's a sticky situation here. Like, this person is not making any movement, and they also have to acknowledge how they are in the past. And so yeah, but yeah, I see here next lifetime card, see you soon. It's like, it's definitely giving me some next lifetime energy as well when I see that Six of Cups, which is typically like past life soulmates, you know what I'm saying? But it's like this person definitely does believe that, like, okay, I'm gonna see this person soon. We're definitely gonna reconcile. So it's just taking it back to that. Okay, so let's pick up on some of these romantic thoughts. Okay, like even more of these romantic thoughts about you. Let's pick up on some of that. Pick up on some of that. So, okay, I feel like this individual right now at this point in time, like, pretty much, I just want to say that they just believe that you're a figment of their imagination. Like, they just feel like at the point in time to where things could have persisted and moved forward, they feel like they were, they just feel like you wanted more. They feel like you wanted more at that point in time and they weren't really able to give you more, which of course is the opposite now. It's like this person is a lot much more willing now to be a lot much more transparent with you and open. So it seems like this person knew that if they were to continue connecting with you, that, you know, marriage would have to be an offer, something that would have to be on the table. And it's definitely something that scared them. I'm actually using a deck right now that typically gets flagged on some readers' videos. It typically gets flagged. So, yeah. Also, this person feels like it's like at a point in time, they just feel like they didn't have enough for you. They felt as though like relationship-wise, like they didn't have enough money to be able to meet your needs or to meet your demands. I also feel like this person was creating like castles in the sky or something, or sand castles or something like that, because it's like this person, for some reason, like they seem to jump to conclusions instead of just going with the flow of things. So now in hindsight, you know, now they want another chance with you. They want a reconciliation with you when they should have just been chilling from the beginning, but that's not necessarily what occurred with this individual. This person also feels like romantically, like you would just, in a sense, overtake them. They feel like they believe there's a compatibility from their side. Like in their head, they think like, oh, we can find love again. Like, oh, we can be compatible again, or we can develop that chemistry again. But it's like the other side of it, as far as relationship wise, like they feel like maybe that's not something that you would really be up for, but it's not necessarily something that's holding them back. They're still trying to remain optimistic. So I couldn't really show y'all these cards I was using because I know people tend to want to flag them. So let's see what else is going on relationship wise. What are their late night thoughts? All right, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. This is pretty much, like I said, confirmation of how this person is trying to be at this point in time. Like, they're trying to think positive about it. They're doing a lot of intention work. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if this person didn't have pictures of you on their phone. It is a bit creepy. Like, I can say that. It can be, but I just wouldn't be surprised if this person did have pictures of you on their phone and was like trying to conjure up all of these love spells to make you pay attention to them again. Now, we also have separation here. That's on their mind. I did pick up that, you know, this is someone that you're not with. They would like to be with you, but I just feel like on your end, it's like a 0 to low % chance of this happening. But on their end, they're being very hopeful about it. And it says time apart from your partner is on the horizon. And let's go ahead and get y'all. Oh, this card turned over. I'm going to get y'all some of these song lyric cards that I made. I don't know. Let me just shuffle. And if it come out, come out. Like, I'm just like, look, if this don't come out, it come out. I gotta go through this deck one by one to turn all the cards over. Let's just go ahead. This person said, what I got will set you on fire. So there's that you know, sexual aspect coming back into play here, because this person's definitely sexually attracted to you. They said, if there's a cure for this, I don't want it. So yeah, this person is definitely lovesick. They definitely are. They're lovesick. Like, this individual is definitely thinking about you. They're pining. They are. They're definitely pining. Like, they're thinking about this a lot, and they're watching that. Like I said, they're putting a lot of intention behind this. They're doing a lot of thinking about this, even if they're not taking any actions or any direct, you know, steps towards you. It is something that they're thinking about. This person says, I'm wishing on the lovely things we've never done. Yep, it's that wishing on a star type of energy that's coming up here again. And yeah, this person is thinking a lot about the memories that you had, and then also even new things that you all have not yet done. Then we also have, I'm addicted to you. That's just playing into the it's playing into the this attraction that this person has. It's like, it's playing into that. And it's also playing into this longing for reconciliation, like this longing to just have fun with you again, spend good time with you again, start over on a new, like on a blank slate with you again. Like that's pretty much the energy that this person is in. You know, they want to be able to start over, but we can't, you know, also look over the fact that they have a tendency to be very self-motivated, and that does not necessarily benefit a connection. I feel like both people have to be at the same place, like at least know what the game plan is, in which I feel like this is someone who is very covert, okay? Even these thoughts that they're having about you late at night, like when you think about it, it's just in secret as well. It's just going on beneath the surface. Like, no one knows what's going on. So it's like, this person could just be watching you just like everybody else on social media, or just looking at you just like people normally do when you go outside. But it's like, as far as you knowing what is going on within this person, like just from looking at them, like, I think this is something that they hide very well. And I mean, that's an aspect of their personality that's problematic anyway, is the fact that they do things in secrecy and they be hiding and stuff like that. So, you know, that's another thing. So pretty much, I think that's about it right here. This is this person's late night thoughts about you. I hope that this reading resonated. I hope it made sense for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next one. Be safe and be blessed, fam. How to people, if you chose the Muse Tarot with the green fluorite crystal, I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But of course, I would like to welcome all of the new viewers again, and I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. Just continuing to thank y'all for just being so amazing, for just being so beautiful. Just thanking y'all for all of the engagement that you all have been showing towards me, and of course towards my channel. So I'm so thankful for y'all, and I'm just going to continue to keep showing up, posting more of these readings that you all enjoy, and just doing my best, like. So thank y'all. I also want to say thank you for the birthday wishes as well. So if you wish me happy birthday in the community tab, like, I just want to, you know, just extend my gratitude for that as well. That was so sweet. So yes, if you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button and join the fam today, because I promise that you will love it here. And also check out the links in the description box as well. There's so many links there, as far as like, if you would like to support me and to support this channel. I know I just launched channel memberships. I'm also launching a Tarot 101 course that is going to finally debut in the fall, so definitely check that out as well. And yeah, if you would like to follow me on, you know, Instagram, Threads, the link is there. So just click around and, you know, see what else I'm doing around the web. So all right, I feel like let's go ahead and get into it, okay? So we're asking Spirit today, what are their late night thoughts about you? This is the person on your mind. In addition to this Muse Tarot deck, I also have 3 other Oracle decks and 1 Tarot deck that I'm going to be using for some more information. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. All right. go ahead and get started. So we have the Magician. We have the Magician. We have the Knight of Swords. We also have the Knight of Wands. All right, so this person's thoughts go back and forth. Okay, this person's thoughts definitely go back and forth. I feel like 1 second this person wants to pursue you, and then the other second they're just like, I don't know. So this person is kind of hot and cold, and they're a bit like unreliable when it comes to their thoughts, as far as like them thinking about what they want and then also planning and going from there. It's like this person always is working themselves up to saying something to you, to communicating something. They're always working themselves up to, you know, just doing something about it. But then it's like, if they're not feeling it at a particular moment, they'll just back off. So it's like they're ready to go and then they're backing off. They're ready to go and then they're backing off. So yeah, I feel like that's gonna be like the general energy of this reading, where it's like, I want to, but then I don't. You know, I want to, but then I don't. Like, I want to say something, but then I don't. Like, so that's kind of how it is for this individual as well. Like, you know, so the individual that you're asking for, they very much could be a, what is this, a Sagittarius. They very much could be a Sagittarius as well. This is just someone who I feel like, it's like you would think that they would have the confidence to do this. Like, you would think that they would be very brave, or you would think that, you know, they would just put their best foot forward and just being very confident. But it's like, this person is not there yet. Okay, they're not there yet. And I feel like some of y'all have just observed this person's life and how much of a go-getter that they are, just how active, like even physically active, like even in their mind, very like mentally active. I feel like this is someone who is an intellectual. But I feel like this is someone who's very skillful at doing things. Like, this is a very active type of person. But it's like, you just can't understand, like, with that person being so active, and with me seeing that in this person's past history, in their demeanor and their habitual behavior, it's like, why can't they just get this right? You know, why can't they get this right? So it's a lot of questions that need answers when it comes to this person. But like I said, their energy is very like, it's very wishy-washy. It's very hot and cold. And that in itself is a bit unreliable. So I feel like it's going to be a lot of confusion here. Like, as far as like, if A equals B and B equals C, then A should equal C, right? But that's not necessarily how it is with this individual. But yeah, this is a very active individual. It's like they're always thinking about these things that they can do to make some type of gesture or move towards you, but it's always, you know, neither here nor there. Like, it's very confusing. This person is definitely hesitating on which action to take. They feel very inspired, but then it's kind of like, should I do something or not? Like, so yeah, this person is very confused. This is what they're thinking about in their mind. Their late night thoughts is, what do I do about this? Okay, that's what their late night thoughts is, because this person has the capability to do something about this. Like, if they want a reconciliation, if they want to talk to you, it's like they have the capability to, but it's like they're just not. So let's see, I guess, like, what they want to specifically talk to you and say. Like, what do they specifically want to talk to you and say? Like, I feel like this person wants to tell you just like how just bored in event. Is it eventful? No, not eventful. It's like just how bored their life is. You know, I'm just picking up that this person is in a place of like solitude, even though they're so active. Like, this is someone, I feel like they have a very active social life. Like, they have anything that anybody could want, but it's like, because you're not in their life, it's like they're bored. Okay, they're very bored and they're apathetic. And I feel like the reason why this person probably doesn't want to tell you is because they feel like you wouldn't care. Like you would just be like, okay, and so what? Like, and I don't blame you, because it's like this person has a lot of things going on. Like this isn't a lazy or aimless person. Like their social life is popping. They have a lot of different things going on in their life. This person also is dealing with other people as well. So they would tell you that, like, you know, yeah, even though I'm dealing with other people, it's like they're not you. Okay, they're not you, and it's not the same. So, you know, that's something that they would tell you as well. Some of y'all might just be like, oh well, I don't care, like, but that's just what they'll tell you. Like they'll tell you that, like, look, like the other people that I'm dealing with, I'm talking to, or even other people that I see out in different social situations, like they're not you. So that's what they are, you know, doing in their head. They're doing a lot of comparing and contrasting. And hey, like, look, that's on them. Compare and contrast. Like, compare and contrast. Like, oftentimes that's really how we can come to conclusions about things, like comparing and contrasting. So yeah, this is what this person is thinking about. I also pick up that they're thinking about the pros and the cons as well. They're just trying to like look at things a lot much more objectively, so that it actually can, in a sense, like make sense to them in their mind. Okay, so it can make sense to them in their mind. Like, but yeah, let's see what else. I feel like this is one of those people that is just going to be very spontaneous as well. Like they're just going to be one of those people that is just going to be like, you know what, let me just go ahead and do it. So let me just go ahead and say something, like, you know, because they're understanding how wishy-washy that they're being, and I think that's something that really truly annoys them. So it's like this person is gonna try to deal with it in the best way in which they can, but this person has a lot of like lofty thoughts about you, like just lofty goals, or just thinking about like, oh, like I can romance this person, and we could do this, and we could be here, and we could be there. Like, so this person is definitely having those thoughts as well. There's like just a lot of lofty goals or lofty thoughts when it comes to you, and like incorporating you into their life, you being in their life. They just feel like you make their life so much more interesting, you know, because it's kind of dull. They feel like you make their life so much more interesting, but at the same time, it's like they have to follow up that emotion with actual action, okay, with a physical plan of action. And it's like, yes, it's what they would like to do, but they're always going back and forth there. So nothing really too much is happening. But yeah, this person is definitely want to tell you that like they just feel so like alone. They feel so like lonely. They just feel so like abandoned. They just feel so left out. Like pretty much they feel left out, and just life is boring. Okay, life is boring. And I feel like if they want their life to not be this way, then they need to step into their natural inclination, which is to say something, to do something, you know, to have to be focused, to have a plan, to be determined. I just feel like that's what this person's natural like inclination is to do. But for some reason, it's like when it comes to you, it's this hot and cold energy. Like, that's why I'm like, yeah, this person is definitely an achiever in so many different areas of their life. But for some reason, it's like they want to be an underachiever. They want to be an underachiever here. So that's even a thought that this person could have on their mind as well, where it's like kicking themselves because they know that they could do more, but they just don't. They don't. Like, something else this person thinks about is their issues with like shiny penny syndrome, and just not making a choice, like thinking that like, oh, you know, just because they might be interested in someone, or they might like that person, that they have to go and explore that thing. That's something that this person is kicking themselves over, because it has not worked out with the connection with you. Because I'm picking up this person has some like player energy. Like there's just an overabundance of options that they could choose, but it's like they don't want none of them. Okay, they don't want none of them options. They want you. So yeah, I think this person is like trying to kick themselves over that as well, where it's just kind of like, dang, like you know, I should have just took action on this specifically instead of just, opening myself up to so many other connections or so many other options or, people that they could be involved with. It's like this person hasn't yet understood, like, why am I running, and what exactly am I running to? Okay, because now that you're not around, it's like now they feel some type of way about that. So I'm just picking up that song, Who Can I Run To by Escape. Like, who can I run to fill this empty space? Who can I run to when I need love? So now this person want love. Okay, now they need love. But it's kind of something that they did to themselves, too many options. They opened themselves up to too many options, and now they're kicking themselves because it's not exactly what they wanted. It's not what they wanted. But yeah, I mean, this is another pile where it's like as much thought as can be here. Like, this person, like, it's like when they first start thinking about you in their thoughts, they just be so excited. But then they're the ones that slow themselves down. They slow the momentum down. It just, you can see it here. It's like the Magician, then the Knight of Voices, and then the Knight of Wands, and then it goes to the Four of Swords. So it's just like, it's like the world's shortest carnival ride. That's just what I'm picking up. Where it's just like you're so excited and then it ends and it's just like, okay, that was it. Like, I paid money for that. Like, the world's shortest and uneventful carnival ride. It's like, just, you think it's so much excitement there and then everything just comes to a halt. But yeah, pretty much, I think the question was, it's like, what exactly causes them the hot and cold behavior? But yeah, I don't, it's like, I don't want to say this person is lazy, but it's just like, I think that they literally have so much going on in their life right now. It's like, I would advise this person to, like, if these options and these things or these people that you're concerning yourself with, if that's not what you want, then let them go. Like, literally let them go, because they're not doing anything for you. So just let them go. Like, or even it's time to hang up the player hat. Okay, it's time to hang up your whole player persona, like that type of thing. Like, it's time to hang it up. Or even the indecisiveness and the hesitancy, like, it's time to hang that up, because it's only pushing you further away from what you actually really truly want. So I would advise this person to start to, like, do things that lead them closer to what it is that they want. But I also feel like this person has to be willing to make those sacrifices. But yeah, the hot and cold behavior, like, it part of it is laziness. Like, it's the laziness, it's the indecision, it's not wanting to do what needs to be done. And it's also concerning yourself with just so much. It's like this person is always in a state of flux. It's like they're all, I feel like we all are, but it's like they're always in a state of breaking up or having some traumatic experience with this person over there, because they keep involving themselves with too many different energies. So that's kind of messing up the thing as well. If this person just, like, took a break from dating for a bit and then, got all of these extra energies out of the way, then I feel like they could be in a more of a clear head space to, like, actually do something about this. Okay, they actually could. But I just feel like they just dealing with too many people. They're dealing with too many relationships ending. Yeah, on the bottom of the deck, the three of swords. It's like they're just dealing with too many breakups or separations here, or misconnections here. It's like they're actually dealing with too much. So it's like, if they want you, they gonna have to cut all the rest of this out and do some proper healing, so that it'll put them in a better position to go after what it is that they say they want. It's like this person's kind of doing it to themselves, to be quite frank and honest. It's like they're doing it to themselves. It's not really anything that you can fix. It's like this person having to fix themselves. And maybe that's something that you can wait on, but I feel like, don't wait. Like, I would tell you, don't wait, because we don't know when this person is gonna actually sit within that dissatisfaction and do something about it. Okay, like, but yeah, This person definitely wants to communicate to you, but I just feel like telling you like, oh, life not the same, like, telling you these things, like, what is that supposed to do for you? Because how is that going to change the situation? Like, if they were to tell you like, oh, life's not the same because you're not in it, like, you make my life so much more exciting, like, I'm not trying to be with none of them other, fill in a blank, I'm trying to be with you. It's like, okay, they can say all of those things, but this person is not going to take the consistent action steps towards that. So it's like, what is the purpose and point of saying those things? That's just all I feel, how I feel like it's just like, what is the point and purpose? So we have love lost. We have love lost right here. So yeah, this is what this person think about. They're thinking about the breakups, okay? That's what they're thinking about. They're thinking about the fact that, things aren't together, okay? All is not well. That's pretty much what they're thinking about at this point in time. And we also have red flags here. So I mean, if anything, it's them coming to a point of self-awareness, okay, and understanding that there's too many red flags here. So I'll give it to this person. It seems as though it's like they're not one of those like bypassing type of people. Like, I'll give it to them. It's like, at least they're trying to be honest about their own ways and understanding that like their ways isn't like necessarily conducive to like a connection, like a healthy connection, essentially, is what I'm trying to say. Like, we even have here false masks. So like, I give it to this person. Like, at least they know what's up when it comes to them. Like, they know what they have to brush up on. And it's just the point is like, are they willing to do that? Are they willing to do that? Because it's more than saying, oh, I'm trying to get this person back. Like, there has to be some vibrational shifts here so that you and this person can actually be in alignment. And it's crazy because they're mad intellectual. Like, this person that you're asking about is like, they're mad smart. Like, they really know how to connect the dots. But I'm just saying, like, it's like, why you don't want to connect the dots here? You know what I'm saying? Why you don't want to connect the dots? And even here on the bottom of the deck, I see future faking. So that's why I'm saying, like, this person could be telling you all of these things that they want to tell you. But it's like, if they don't take the action steps to do it, then it's just a whole bunch of hot air. Okay? It's a whole bunch of hot air. And that's all I'm seeing here is hot air. I don't see something that like is like, okay, like, this is what I'm going to do. And this is what it's going to be. Like, all I see is this person going back and forth, but I don't see it being like this thought connects to this thought, which connects to this thought and connects to this action that is going to get me a desired result. I just feel like it's this thought connects to this thought. It goes back to this thought over here. And then it takes me back to the beginning. Like, so it's just like, I don't know. It'd be crazy. Like, that's all I'm saying. It'd be crazy. I knew it was going to be like that with this person. Like, I literally knew it was going to be like that. And it's like, as smart as they are, it just seems as though their intellect it's working against them in this way. It's working against them. But yeah, I'm using the Menard deck. But of course, because of the imagery, I know that like some people tend to flag them on certain videos. But yeah, this person is it's just another confirmation of just them just having an apathy and boredom towards life. And they definitely want some type of excitement. And I feel like they feel, just as another confirmation, they feel like you would bring that excitement into their life. So it's just more of that more of that energy here. Let me see what else. Yeah, this person is deceiving themselves as well. They're definitely deceiving themselves. I feel like this person finds you very like tantalizing. They find you very tantalizing, and they know that other people have their eye on you. Okay, they know other people have their eye on you, and it just is what it is. Like, they know that you have your wiles, okay, your feminine wiles, like, and they love that, okay, because I feel like this person is like a player. So it's like they love that, you know, they love that. They love all of that. Like, they love the seduction, okay? They love being manipulated in that way because it's like that's what they do. Okay, what I heard was game, recognize game. So you all could definitely be lover boys or lover girls as well. It's people that want you too. Okay, it's people that want you too. Not saying that you be gallivanting all around town, but it's like you look good. So people want you too. They want you too. But it's like, yeah, pretty much it's like this person is like they're kind of like self-sabotaging by with this back and forth. Okay, so that's something they have to keep it real about as well. Like, this is a smart person, so they know that their thoughts aren't leading them anywhere. Like, pretty much they know that this is something that they know. But yeah, this person is definitely deceiving themselves, just straight up point blank. It's like they know they want you. There's a lot of start and stop energy here, but it's like it keeps coming back to the starting. It's like, you ever seen like a race, like, you know, like how they be doing street races and movies and stuff, and then it's like the engine just gearing up and like the cars are revving forward, and then they go back and they revving forward and going back. It's like that's how this person is. It's like, what's the point of working yourself up if you're not gonna do nothing about it? That's all I keep saying, like, because that's the question I would ask. Like, what's the point of working yourself up if you're not going to do anything about this at all? Like, yeah, it's like, what is the point? What is the point? Yeah, this individual, it's like, it's so funny because for some reason I'm just picking up that, like, it's like this person looks at you as a challenge as well. It's like they could be a dog if that's what they want to do, but it's like you can do it better. Like, you can play this person game, but you could do it better. So that's like another aspect about this. They just feel like you can have anybody that you want. Like I said, other people want you as well. So it's like, as competitive as this person can be in other aspects and areas of their life, this is why they're feeling this way when it comes to you, because it's like you could actually do it better. Like, I feel like you could turn this person out. Like, they thought they did some things with these other people, but it's just like it's not what they could do with you. So that's the thing about it. It's like, this is what I just heard was Mr. Big Stuff. Like, this could be a woman that you're asking about, but it's like this person act like they so bout it, like they have this persona, but it's like that persona is like, it's literally crumbles when you enter the room, or once they start involving themselves with you. It's like it literally crumbles. Like, so that's definitely interesting. Like, so I just think this person needs to drop this persona. Like, just drop the persona and go off of what is actually happening in reality, you know? So yeah, that was just some like relationship information as well, like about the both of you. But yeah, I'm gonna get some more of that information here with the Doreen Virtue cards, the romance angel cards rather. But yeah, this person is definitely interesting. Like, they just know that you could play the game better, like, or you could have them eating out the palm of your hand. Like I said, y'all have them feminine wiles, or just, you know, with the seduction, and that's a form of manipulation as well. Like, it really is. So yeah, like, give me one sec. Let me get y'all some more information from here, and I'm gonna get y'all some messages from the song lyrics deck. So I just went ahead and split the deck, and I saw here codependency, addictions are affecting your romantic life. If anything, I feel like this person is definitely codependent because they don't know how to be alone. Like, they don't know how to be alone, and it's like the not knowing how to be alone, not knowing how to be on your own without having to play someone or be in a relationship with them, or, you know, it's like them not knowing how to do that. It just messes them up, because it's like they're always constantly dealing with some BS, like, of just being hurt, thinking someone is potentially the one that's not the one, like going out, involving themselves in all these different social activities where it's like you would think that this person would be having just an amazing, great time in life, but they're still sad at the end of the day. So this person is a codependent individual. It's like they just need people more. They need people like a lot, you know. I was gonna say they need people more than others need them, but it's like it's just a different type of needing. And I mean, this individual is very lonely right now at this point in time. Okay, they feel very like abandoned. They just feel like they're on the outside of things. So it's like it is a bit unhealthy the way in which this person needs people. It's like we can have connections with people because yeah, it's a very human thing to have, and like yeah, you know, it's nice to have a meaningful relationship in your life, but it's like to the extent of this is the reason why this individual is involving themselves with so many different people. Like they don't know how to be on their own. Like that's kind of weird. That's why I'm saying that like my advice for this person is to clear all the distractions out of your life, focus on you and your healing, and then they can think about, you know, you, the viewer that's watching this, instead of just trying to jump from here to here to here to there. Because it's like, what are they learning through that process? So yeah, this person needs you a lot, okay? That's what they're thinking about. They do. They do. And it's sad because they should understand how to be a whole person on their own. Let's see what else. We also have let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. So I think that the control issues is like just how this person works themselves up just to not do anything about it at all. I think that's an issue. And yeah, I just feel like when you're in a manipulative type of energy, like that's what you're trying to do in general. It's like you're trying to control the outcome of things instead of just, of course, just going with the flow. But this person also, they got to clear up these, you know, these red flags here, this problematic behavior. And I also feel like they need to let go of whatever persona that they have, because it's like that whole persona, it tends to melt when you're around. So unless they're ready to be authentic and to give that up, then they need to keep it moving. Like, but if they are ready to give it up, then okay, you know. But people do things within their own time. They really do. Like, they do things within their own time. So let's move on here to these like song lyrics. Basically just like more messages, more direct messages from this person. Let's see what they have to say. This person says, you got that whip appeal. Okay, you got that whip appeal. That's how they feel. See what else? This person said, when I laid eyes on you, I knew you were the one for me. I swear the whole world could feel my heartbeat. So it's just, it seemed like it's just one of those things where it's just like, okay, this person could consider being with you, but they got to get out the streets. Okay, they got to get out the streets, pretty much is what I'm saying. Like, they got to get out the streets, you know, stay home for some time. Like, stay home. Like, stop being so active in that way. You know, get yourself together. Pretty much, like, this person said, I'm lost without you, can't help myself. How does it feel to know that I love you? I mean, for some of y'all, it might not really even make a difference because they have so much that they have to work on before that would even be possible. Like, I keep telling this person what they need to do. You know, I keep telling this person what they need to do. So it's really kind of on them. Like, it's kind of really on them. Like, let's see. Let me get y'all one more card. Like, as far as the relationship coming back together, that's a thing that the both of you could work on. But as far as like them figuring out their personal life and changing their behaviors, is like that's really on them. That's just basically what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I mean, it's just sad because they're thinking about the possibilities of what could be, but then it's like when that like juxtaposes their current reality is like they just can't make it connect, you know? They can't make it connect. Like, that's the crazy thing. This person said, I won't pretend that I intend to stop living or that I'm good at forgiving. I can't hate you though I have tried. So this lyric is actually from Love is Stronger Than Pride. Okay, is love is stronger than pride. And I think this person could be prideful, but more so about the type of life that they're living, even though they don't really like that life, you know. So there is some ego and pride here because this person hasn't yet been able to surrender that, you know. So there is some ego and pride that is associated here. And it's like for them right now, it's like their pride is so much stronger than the love. Like, even here, it said, I try to take control of love, but it took control of me. That's what I'm saying. Like, this person definitely has some type of control, manipulation type of energy. And at the end of the day, because I even got the Seven of Swords in reverse, it's like in the other deck that I couldn't show, it's like all they're doing is continuing to delude themselves. All they're doing is self-sabotaging. All they're doing is, you know, they're, everything that they've done to other people is like it's being turned right back at them because now they're manipulating themselves. Like, just being very double-minded and just being just very unstable. So they got to work on this. Okay, this is not really something that you can do for them. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right there. Pile 2, I definitely hope that you all enjoyed this reading. I hope that it made sense for you and your situation. And yeah, definitely stay tuned for more readings. But until then, stay safe and stay blessed, fam. All right, my pile 3 people, if you chose the Tinseltown Tarot with the Rose Quartz Crystal, then I'm going to go ahead and get started with your reading for today. But of course, I would like to say welcome again to all of the new viewers. And I want to give a special welcome back to all of my lovely returning subscribers. I want to continue to thank y'all for just being so amazing, for just being so beautiful, so loving, and so supportive. And I also want to thank y'all for my birthday wishes. Like, I was just melting as I was reading the comments on the community tab. So thank y'all so much. If you wish me a happy birthday, like, I'm just so thankful. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful. So yes, like, I'm just going to continue to keep showing up and posting these readings that you all enjoy and just expanding upon this channel. So if you have not subscribed, go ahead and click that button. Join the fam today. I promise that you will love it here. And also check out the links in the description box as well. There's so much information in there, okay? But it is good information as far as how you would like to, if you would like to get in contact with me on other social media platforms, or even if you would like to donate or support this channel, there's just multiple ways in which you can support this channel and myself. I even launched channel memberships, and I also launched a Tarot 101 course that is going to be commencing in the fall. So I am just so excited for all of the good things to come, and I'm just going to keep doing my best, like I said. So yes, let's go ahead and get started with this reading. The question that we're asking Spirit today is, what are their late night thoughts about you? And of course, this is just like an entertainment geared reading. We just having fun today. So if you want something a lot much more serious, like about life direction, personal growth, spiritual growth, like, I have other readings for that. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started. In addition to the Tinseltown Tarot, I also have 3 other Oracle decks and another tarot deck that I'm going to use. But of course, I don't want the imagery to get flagged, so I'm just going to use it off camera. We have the 5 of Wands. I want to get some more information as far as like if the conflict is going on within the person, or if there's like they're just having conflicting thoughts, or if they're thinking about conflict between you and them. Yep. It's conflict between the both of y'all. I split the deck and I saw the Two of Cups here. I saw the Two of Cups here. So, and we also have the Five of Pentacles. So, yeah, this person is definitely thinking about some conflicts and some issues that have occurred between the both of you that could have destroyed the connection, which left this person on their own. So, of course, what led towards the breakup, this is something that this person is thinking about. We also have the Ten of Wands here as well. So, there could have been a lot of conflicts as far as like how the relationship, or just like a lot of butting heads as far as like the direction of the relationship, or just even the day-to-day aspects of the relationship, like just responsibilities. Like, and even when I think about it, I also think about like roles and like, so who does what in the relationship. So there could have been some conflicts here as far as like how you do things, how this other person does things, even like I said, the direction of the connection. That's something that is here as well. But like right now, I feel like this person is thinking about just everything that is going to take to have to restore this connection. I feel like they're thinking about everything that is going to take. I feel like this person also feels as though there's other people that are vying for your attention. There's just like other people that are around. So there could be a lot of eyes on y'all, or just a lot, like a special amount of attention that's just being directed. I even heard the word obsessed. So it seems like it's like other people in this connection that's very obsessed with like what's going on between the both of you, like what's actually going on. You know, there could be even others that are like obsessed with the drama. But yeah, it just seems as though this relationship between the both of you, like if you know you and this person would have continued to persist, you definitely would have experienced, like, I guess I want to say like a payoff. But I also feel like it was just too much. So honestly, I'm not gonna feel some type of way because you or this person decided to leave because it was just too much drama, it was too much back and forth, it was too many people in your business. Like, I'm really not mad at that. Even though it seems as though you were working towards something, it's like if it's too problematic, then I'm not mad at you deciding to say like, you know what, I'm gonna leave this connection because it's too problematic. Like, we could have something here, but it's like we could have chemistry here, we could like each other, we could be on the same page about things, like, but for things that you just were incompatible on, it's like going against the grain, going against the grain, really. So I just feel like it's just making me think like we could have had it all, like rolling in the deep, you know, Adele vibes. Like, that's just kind of what I'm picking up on, where it's like it just could have been more than what it was, but there are just too many issues that were in the way. And I just feel like you welcome those issues. I feel like you had a plan. I feel like you were just a logical thinking person when it comes to this. But it's like if something is too much and I just feel like it's too heavy, like it's weighing too heavy on your heart, then it's like you had to let it go. Okay, you had to let it go. Like, even though the relationship could seem like, oh, it's so great, it's like emotionally, but it's like you still couldn't, like, the logical side of you still couldn't ignore the challenges. Even though it's like, okay, the love is here, maybe we can get past these little, you know, tiffs or these little bumps along the road. But I just feel like, nah, like it became too much. It became too much. So it's like this person's thinking about that as well. They're just thinking about, just the word ride or die comes to mind as well. Like, they're picking up that that's not the type of individual that you are, and that's what they're thinking. It's like, dang, this person is not a ride or die. And I mean, I'm not mad at that, because I feel like they should know that, yeah, you know, you're not going to go for everything. You know, you can probably go for some things, you can consider some things, you can be empathetic, or you can look at something from a new perspective. But there are just, you know, some issues and some challenges that you're just not going to put yourself through when it comes to being in a relationship and dealing with another person. There's just some things that you just cannot do. So I just feel like this person is understanding that. It's like they're understanding that like you'll go for some things, but you're not going to go for other things as well. But I'm going to get some more information because it seemed like they're thinking about the issues that you experienced in your connection. Like that's just more so of where their mind is. They're thinking about those different types of issues. And even here with the Six of Wands, it just seems as though I'm kind of picking up that like this individual is like a bit of a lazy person. I feel like they could be a bit vain. I feel like this is someone who likes to be superficial in a sense of like where they want to be seen by other people as having like the best couple, or being a part of the best couple, and being in the best relationship. Like they like the attention and the validation from others. And I can't say that your relationship got a lot of attention, but I also feel as though if you're brushing over issues instead of addressing them, then it's like, what does it matter if we're the best looking couple? Like, what does it matter if we get so much attention from other people? Like, what does it matter? So I just think like the main issue also is just like a difference of opinions. It's like this person is not a stupid person. They're very intellectual as well, but it just seems like you're just on different pages, and there wasn't a sense of compromise as far as like, okay, like what's next for this relationship? What are we doing? Even splitting up responsibilities. It seems like this person kind of put things on you to like do everything. And it's like, now this is something that they're having to deal with, is like potentially not pulling their weight. And when I mean pulling their weight, I'm talking about like day to day things, like what goes on in the household, like who does what. Like, so there could have been like a difference of opinions there, where one person wants more of a traditional view of a relationship and maybe the other person wants a bit of like a modern take, and also where was the compromise on that? So it just seemed like, yeah, also the people in your business too, like that could have been very annoying and just very stressful as well, like just very annoying and stressful. But yeah, this person deals with a lot of anxiety as they like think about the problems that you all have experienced and just where it led. It led to the relationship ending. So something this person is thinking to themselves is like, was this really worth it? Like, was it really worth it? Was my approach to this relationship worth it? Was the lack of maintenance on the relationship worth it? Or even just the disagreeable nature between the two of you? So I feel like this person wishes that they could have compromised more, but can they really be mad that, you decided to protect yourself or cut this off because it really wasn't compromise? It seemed like one person had the burden and responsibilities of the majority of things that had to do with this relationship. And it's like, yes, this relationship could have, been a success. It could have been more than this, but it's like, at what cost? And who is the person that's going to be burned out and exhausted at the end of the day by trying to make everything work? So it just kind of makes me think about like, just, I'm just picking up Virgo energy, where it's like when you in love, it's like you want to, you want things to make sense. Like you want there to be a framework. And also even thinking about, I'm just picking up Libra energy as well. Like, where's the compromise? Where's the balance? Where's the diplomacy? So I'm picking up that as well. But yeah, you could definitely be an Aquarius. This person could also be another air sign as well. Like I'm picking up like Libra as well. Or yeah, I'm picking up Libra. I'm definitely picking up Libra because Libras aren't necessarily superficial, but I feel as though they do like to look nice, and they're very shiny people. Okay, they're very clean. Okay, they're very clean people. Like they like to have the best of the best. Like Leos are like that as well. But it's just like, yeah, that's just kind of what I'm picking up. So it's like this person has identified that you are the best of the best, but it just seems like they didn't do enough maintenance to ensure that they were able to experience the best of the best consistently. So that's just what I'm picking up here. It seems like this person has, in their thoughts, in their mind, they're having these like aha moments of clarity, and also moments of like breakthrough, where they understand that like they were not as efficient or effective as they could have been. Okay, they're not as efficient or effective as they could have been, but I definitely feel like this person wants to communicate this with you. They want to be able to communicate it with you, but at the end of the day, there's always a possibility for an argument. There's a possibility for some drama. So, hey, you know, hey, but there's always a possibility for drama. It's like a TV show where it's like you're just kind of waiting to see like what is next. I feel like that's the kind of energy that I'm picking up here as well. Like where it's just like you just want to see like, okay, what exactly is next between you and them. But yeah, we have the Three of Cups here. So yeah, I could definitely say like this person, this individual, like their friends could have been interfering in y'all business. Like it's just giving me like friends and family, people that they were closely in a close relationship, intimate relationship with, like, you know. And I feel as though their friends, I feel as though like their friends thought like on the outside looking in, like, okay, this is a very, you know, it's a look at this couple, like that's why they're so nosy, like it's a lot of eyes on you always. But it's just like when other people start interfering in a connection, it's like now you have to consider so many other people's point of views, and it really sometimes it just really shouldn't even matter. So it's just like this person has to resolve the fact that like they only cared about how things looked on the outside. Like this person thinks of you as like a trophy wife or a trophy husband, like someone just that looks really good on their arm, you know, someone who just looks really good. And so it's kind of like for them it was like social currency or like social capital is having a partner like you on their arm. Okay, so this is something that they're thinking about as well. But they're also kicking themselves because like what was all of this for, like when at the end of the day they're just lonely, they're just to themselves, or they're not even in this connection with you anymore. Like, and everybody has gone their own separate ways. So it's like, what was the point of it? Like, really, what was the point? I also feel like this person is thinking about the money that they've spent. I feel like this person is thinking about the money that they spent, not saying like money that they have spent on you, but it's like they're also thinking about that as well. So there could have been some poor financial decisions here, especially because this is someone who likes to flex, and this is someone who likes to stunt and have the good things. So, and the best things in life. So it's like they're also thinking about that as well. Not saying that their involvement with you is what caused them to, but I feel like it's kind of like the keeping up with the Joneses type thing. So this could be a separate whole nother issue, but it like indirectly connects to this situation, if that makes sense. It indirectly connects to it because this is someone who likes to flex and stunt. Okay, this is someone who wants other people to think that they have it all. That's just what it is. But yeah, it's like they're just thinking that you're just not going for this. They also feel some type of way because you blocked them and you just blocked the relationship. They were banking on the love to be the thing that continued to sustain the connection, but it's not just love for you. I also feel like it's a sense of responsibility as well that they, you know, didn't completely live up to. And then there's also the aspect of like compromising and every ensuring that everyone's needs are met. So yeah, this person, for the most part, they know that if they were to try to, you know, get back with you, this is what they're thinking about. It's like there would have to be some type of competitive edge that they would have to display so that you could even look at them or consider some type of reconciliation. But yeah, this individual does want a reconciliation with you. I don't see I don't see much information as far as like what they're gonna do differently, you know, the next time around, maybe what the, let me just ask, like, what they thinking about doing differently the next time around, as opposed to, you know, just continuing the same stuff over and over again. And we have the death card here. Okay, we have the death card here. I feel like this person just wants to pay more attention. You okay? Like, I'm just picking up that, like, this is kind of like a whirlwind for this individual. And I don't think it essentially had to be, but I definitely can pick up that there was like so much passion here that it's just like this person could have just been caught up. But I feel like this person just wants to be a lot much more focused, intense, and just get a lot much more deeper, you know, because I'm picking up that it's a superficial aspect about this as well, or even coming from other people where they're just like, oh, y'all look so perfect. Like, you know, when something is a topic of discussion, it's like people going to talk about it. People going to talk about it. So there wasn't really a sense of too much privacy here when it came to the both of you. It wasn't really too much privacy. It's like a third party interference, you know, just outside interference with your connection, which of course this person is thinking about. But yeah, they just want to, what they want to do differently is like they want to it's so funny. Yeah, this person definitely wants a reconciliation with you. They want a do-over, definitely. But it's like they want to be a lot much more, I don't want to just say intentional, but they just want to be a lot much more deeper, or go deeper in a sense, instead of just allowing things to be on a surface level. That's just something that they want to do. They want to be able to go deeper. They want to, even here with the Fool again, it's like they want to start over with you, and they want it to be a blank slate. So here's another aspect of reconciliation. But I also feel like what I just heard this person say is like, I will wait for you. So it's like, I just think this person wants to be able to approach things in a lot much more of a more intense way, instead of allowing things to kind of just happen in life. It's like they want to pay attention, and they actually want to be there. They want to be tapped in, as opposed to not. You know, I feel like this person did drop the ball, especially when it came to outside interference. I feel like this person dropped the ball, even when it came down to, you know, just being seen and the superficiality of it all. Like, that person dropped the ball there as well. I feel like there was more work that could have been done on continuing to build up the love. But I feel like once you all got to like the compatibility aspect of it, like, okay, how does this relationship look like day to day? Like, that's when it, you know, things started getting messed up. And I mean, that's just because real life is actually happening. So I just feel like this individual needs to kind of, they didn't switch from, okay, honeymoon stage, like, okay, maybe we're just having fun, to, okay, like, now this is a real actual relationship. Like, and we actually have to see each other every day. We actually have to talk about the things that we want. This is what we actually have to do. But they're definitely upset that you blocked them. They're definitely upset that, you know, you're not paying attention to them. That's definitely something. And I feel like if it was to come back around, it's like your attention is going to be on the issues and the challenges that got y'all to where you are now. So this person has to be comfortable enough to have the conversations and talk about where things went left. Okay, they have to be comfortable enough to do that, so that the changes can even happen. But yeah, this person wants to be a lot much more diplomatic. They want to be a lot much more diplomatic with you. Like, and what else has to change is just the whole idea of reciprocity. Like, reciprocity. And you just, as far as like with receiving and giving love, receiving and giving support, it's like this individual understands that there's just a little bit much more that they have to do. I just heard umph. So it's like they need to put a little more umph in, you know, how others experience relationships with them, how they experience relationships with others, so that they can actually get more out of it. So this person feels like they didn't get what they could have gotten out of this connection. Like, they just feel like they could have gotten a lot more. There could have been more that you all could have experienced. And now It's like you can't even do it. And now they're over here feeling sad and lonely and by themselves. Like that gives them a great deal of anxiety about this, like, because their thoughts are just kind of going all over the place. So yeah, this is, I know this reading was like, what are their late night thoughts, but this is a confirmation, like this person for sure, like even if this was a different type of reading, I would have said like this person is thinking about you at night, pretty much, for sure. Like they were too busy trying to have fun, they were too busy trying to show you off, they were too busy trying to do that they didn't take the time to focus on, okay, how is this relationship actually going to work? You know, they're just too busy with just the honeymoon phase idea of things, as opposed to like, okay, let's actually ground this connection and make it something. So yeah, this person is just a bit, they're upset. They're upset that this connection is over. Like even here with the Ten of Wands, like they're just upset that it's just, they feel like they're just at rock bottom with this connection with you. And even though they would like for there to be some type of reconciliation here, it's also the feeling challenge, because okay, but who else is in the picture? Like this person has competition, like as far as you, like there's people that are gonna want you, you're highly desirable. So it's just like, how do they do that, you know? And this person also feels like they would be on their own too, like trying to figure it all out. But it's like you were in a sense on your own trying to figure out how to ground the relationship and, you know, how to make it a thing. Like that's a little more long term. It's like you were on your own doing that as well. Like, you know, this could have even been basic things like who calls who. And it's like we could both call each other, or who's texting who. Like it's just at a certain point in time, it seemed like they started this whole connection, but then you had to carry it on your own for a little. You felt like you was in it by yourself. And it's like, if you're just in the talking stages, dating stages, getting to know stages of someone, like it's like, that's not cool. Because, you know, two people have to be mutually invested. If not, you're just chasing someone and the other person is running. So that's pretty much what it is. Like, you know, they're ruminating on the fact of like, okay, this connection has ended, and it's giving them a great deal of stress. And they also are realizing that in order to start over, it's like that they're gonna have to accept the idea of giving and receiving. They're gonna have to accept that idea of being able to give you love and give you support, but also being able to accept that love and support as well. They need to be comfortable with that. You know, this person just didn't do enough, and this is what they have to be comfortable with doing. They need to put an intense focus on doing something different so that the connection can change. So there's some adjustments that have to be made here, even an adjustment on your part. I know this wasn't like, oh, a relationship rundown. Maybe I will do that, but it's like there's some adjustments here that even have to be made on your part, as far as like, yeah, you could like somebody, but that don't mean that you have to. I feel like you really wanted to be chose by this person. Like that's the crazy thing about it too. And it's nothing wrong with wanting to be chose. It's nothing wrong with wanting the person you want to also want you as well. Like there's nothing wrong with that, but it's just like you can't be jumping to do everything, especially in the beginning. Like, you know, you can't be jumping to do that, you know, just trying to carry things, because I feel like this person kind of bait and switched you. I feel like they bait and switched you. Like they put a lot of, you know, just fun times, good times. Like everything just seemed like, oh my God, it was so great. And then they just bait and switched you. And then you started, without even thinking about this, like, so unconsciously, it's like you started picking up the slack, and that caused a problem. You know, it caused a problem. So it's just sad, because it seemed like there was some love here. Like it seemed like there was some like here. It definitely seemed like it was, but I'm also not gonna hold you, like, because my whole thing is regardless of that, it's like you still protected yourself by imposing your boundaries and sticking strong to your boundaries. So it's like this person didn't really okie doke you or bait and switch you for too long. Okay, it didn't go on for too long. It really didn't. It didn't go on for too long. So I give that to you as well. I give that to you. But I want to get some more information. Let's move to a Divine Feminine Oracle deck, and let's get some more information from there. Let's get some more info from there. So it's like, I'm not mad at you. Like, I'm not mad at you, but I feel like you like this person, but you weren't like crazy or stupid in love. Like at a certain point, you was just like, yeah, nah, no, like I can't keep contributing to this connection, and this person is not, like, we're just not on the same page when it comes to that. Yeah, like I split the deck here, and it's like harmony. So it's like, this is what this person is thinking about now. It's like they want to be a lot much more compromising and diplomatic now because they just feel some type of way that you let them go. Like, so does this person regret it? Yeah. This person does regret it. I think you just did send this person packing. And it's so sad. Like, it's like you sent this person packing and their financial situation kind of went into the tank at the same time. Like, or I guess it tanked at the same time. So it's like this person was kind of down bad. They lost the potential love and they lost money at the same time. But like I said, it's not to say that those two things connect directly. Like, oh, you had this person spending all this money on you. Like, no, I just feel like it was a result of this person's financial actions that are independent of you. But yeah, this person is definitely thinking about harmony, and it's like wanting to build a connection based off of a mutual understanding. I mean, it seemed like the love wasn't enough to get over these differences of opinions. Like, the love wasn't, it's like the love wasn't enough to get over the drama as well, especially the third party interference. It's like the love wasn't enough. Like, that's the thing. It's like, if I'm in love with somebody and it's like, it's a good relationship, it's chemistry here, like, it's good. Like, I'm not gonna want my friends and family to intervene with drama. Like, and if they do, it's like, you gotta speak up and say something about it. You need to speak up. But it's like, you had to speak up for yourself. So where was the protection from this person to you? That's something they could be thinking about. They just didn't do enough, like I keep saying. All right, so let's see what else we got here. When I split the deck here, I see purpose driven. So, I mean, I'm not mad. Like I said, this person lost some material items. And I also feel like they had some issues with, I mean, as far as like understanding what the connection was, like the love was brewing. I feel like this person could have just been playing around or just trying to have a good time. Like I said, just, oh, let's just have fun, and let's, it just seemed like it wasn't as serious. The connection wasn't as serious as it could have been or could have gotten to. I feel like the connection between y'all actually could have been very successful. Like I said, it could have been, but it's like, it can't be successful with one person that is putting in the energy. So it's just, this person just seems like they were just not as intentional, and now it's biting them in the butt when they look back on it, because they want something new with you, but it's nothing there. You know what I'm saying? They want something new with you, but it's nothing there. So them approaching you is like approaching a whole new person. Like, you and this person would literally have to start the whole process over again. That's what they thinking about. Like, dang, I would have to start this whole process over again. And it's like, you think like, of course you would have to start this whole process all over again. Like, so anyway, on the bottom of the deck here, we have apologize. This person definitely wants to apologize to you, like, for even ways in which maybe you didn't necessarily want to walk away from them as well. You all could have dealt with your own anxiety and, worry and stress when it came to dealing with this individual as well. So it's like, they want to be able to, apologize to you for, just not taking it seriously, not doing enough, and allowing other people to come in and interfere with your connection. Like, other people coming in, saying stuff, talking mess. Like, even if the other people weren't saying things that were bad about you, it's the simple fact of, like, they had an opinion, and it was just it was an obsession. Like, it was an obsession. So I'm just questioning, like, were their people obsessed with you? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, why you so obsessed? Like, why you so obsessed? And I see this woman here with the 6 of Wands. Like, so it's just like, it's giving obsession. Like, it's giving obsession, and it's also giving competition amongst friends for you. So it's just, I don't know. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I haven't been in any situations like this before, so I don't even know what to tell this person. I feel like if you want what you want, it's like, but tell other people to stay out of it. Like, so there just wasn't enough privacy. It's like this person want to apologize. Like, I feel like a grown up thing to do is to, if for there to be some type of privacy between, you know, your relationship, like you and, and the other person, there should be some like privacy. There could be some secrecy, like, you know, just it's just me and you type stuff. But it's like this individual, it seemed like it was just like y'all's relationship on a pedestal for the whole world to see. And it's like, where is the privacy? You know, like, where is it? Like, stop being obsessed. Well, as far as like their people, stop being obsessed. Like, where was the privacy for you? So this person, they feel some type of way because they messed up. Like, they messed up. They really did. Like, I keep saying they did not do enough. That this is what this person is thinking about. They did not do enough. And now it just seems like this is just a distant memory. Like, it just seems like there's nothing here. Like, it's just barren land. Like, it's nothing going on. And it's actually quite sad. You know, on the bottom of the deck here, I see love lost. So it's actually kind of sad. This person is trying to process the loss of this connection. Like, they really are. Because it really, even with the Ten of Swords, like that is a loss. That is a loss. But is this person a little delulu? Just a little bit, because just a tad. But I'll give it to them though, because they're thinking of ways in which like they could change, or okay, ways in which this connection could change. Like, I don't see the world, I don't see the wheel of fortune, but it's kind of giving me that energy of, it's like, okay, like, what adjustments do I actually have to make so that this connection can transform, so that it can be renewed, that it could be something new. Like, and it's just the giving and receiving, like the giving and receiving of the love, like giving and receiving of support. It's like this person should have stepped up for you and they didn't do enough. Like, I just feel like you're like a precious flower, like someone that should be protected. Like, I feel like anybody would want to be with you. I feel like you get a lot of attention already, but it's like, you probably kick yourself sometimes too, because you like, I get so much attention. How did I get caught up? You gave it a chance, okay? You gave this person a chance, and you can't get mad at yourself for giving this individual a chance. Like, that's what you did, and it's okay. Like, it's okay. All right, so let's see what else here. So pretty much I'm pulling from a deck, and I'm probably just going, I don't know, like it depends, because you know, people are weird. They want to flag people's videos because of imagery. So I'm just gonna keep the deck off screen, off camera. But as far as like relationship wise between the both of you, what they're thinking about, it's just another confirmation of the same thing. Like, they should have gave like, they should have gave to you. They just should have done more. I feel like you were very honest with this person. I feel like you were very truthful with this person. Like, you kept it real with this person. Like, you really bared yourself. Like, and it's not to say that, that's why I don't want you to feel bad about this, because you being authentic and keeping it real is going to help you for when you do find that person that, you know, or that person finds you, or you meet that person that's like for you. It's like, you gotta keep it real and be yourself. Like, don't let this situation change you. But yeah, it's like you gave what you could give, and it's like this person kicking themselves. They really are. They're really kicking themselves. Like, this person also thinks that you're very, 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 very sexy. They really do. Like, they think you're very fine. And I think this is why you get that attention. They also feel like you're going to look out for your needs as well. And I feel like this person didn't do as much to address your needs. So it's like, at the end of the day, they're going to feel some type of way about you moving on. But at the end of the day, they have to kind of understand and put it into perspective that, like, they didn't do enough. I keep saying that. because that really is what it is. This person did not do enough. So you had to move on to get your needs met. Okay. You had to move on to get your needs met. And I also feel like you all experience some type of like lack of self-esteem or confidence here. Like it's just something was going on with your confidence with this person. And it's like, I think that you are someone who likes being a star. You are someone who likes being known, but it's like not wanting to be obsessed over, or you don't really like people in your business like that. You know what I'm saying? So it was an issue here with people being in your business. So you kind of like to do things on your own, like you just in your own world. And it's like, if other people want to spectate, okay, but for certain private matters, like you would just prefer for that to be between you and yourself, or you and the person that you're with, and that's it. Like everybody else can, in a sense, like kick rocks, but it's always someone watching you. I think that's something that's a bit uncomfortable. And just even in this connection, like I keep saying, it was just uncomfortable, like just mad uncomfortable. Always someone watching. It's like you can't never get a break. Like it's always somebody watching. Always, like no breaks, no nothing. Like no breaks, no nothing. But yeah, this person also, yeah, these cards are just not appropriate. They're not. But yeah, this person, they're just thinking about how you just moved on. Okay, because there is an air of dissatisfaction here. I'm not sure if I said that in this pile, but yeah, this person is coming to terms with the fact that like you were actually dissatisfied. Like you had to move on. Like pretty much you were dissatisfied. It's just like the way that this person handled the connection, it wasn't as direct as it could have been. And I also feel like it was very surprising as well. Like just what I just heard someone say was, oh, I didn't know you felt like that, or oh, I didn't know that's what it was. So this person wasn't all the way forthcoming with their feelings. They weren't all the way forthcoming about it. I'm just picking up like immature. Like, was you this person's first girlfriend or boyfriend? Like, what is this? Like, why is it other people in the business? Like, why are other people affecting their outlook or trying to determine how they should feel about this connection with you? It's kind of like it was you versus however many friends this person got, or however many other people was in the connection. It's giving 3 to 8. Okay, 3 to 8. That's what it's giving. 3 to 8. So it was kind of like all these other people saying stuff to your person, this person you thinking about, and then it's just you. So not only do you have to confront what this person is saying, but that information is also being fed to that person from a whole group of other people. So it was never just you and them. It was never just you and them. So yeah, this is, I don't know. It's not good. It's not good. It's not good. But yeah, they're just reminiscing on the fact of like, they didn't think for themselves. Like this person didn't think for themselves. Okay. Point blank, period. They didn't think for themselves. They didn't listen to themselves. They didn't listen to their intuition. It's just not what they did. Like, it's just not what they did. If they would have listened to their intuition, then you wouldn't have been here. Okay, you wouldn't have been here dealing with this person. Like now hindsight is 2020, and now they're sad. Okay, they're sad. So yeah, it's like they're sad, but they have to respect it because you weren't getting your needs met. So what would they have done in that situation? Right, what would they have done? So let's get y'all some cards from the romance oracles and let's see what else is on their mind. Let's see. So we have here healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So this is a multifaceted, multi-layered, complex issue here. Okay, it's a complex issue. Is it this person, just when it comes down to the relationships, they still needed to heal, or was it because it was triggered by you? Like, did you trigger this person? And I feel like I could say that you definitely triggered this person, or just where the connection was going, becoming a lot much more serious, was definitely something that triggered this individual. It's like they was probably like just looking for good times, like I said. And then it was just like, as things started to become actually more serious, like, you know, it's something going on here. It's just like this individual just didn't know how to, you know, of course, accept and also to give the love as well. So they have issues with receiving. Most likely it's issues with people being able to meet their needs. And I also see here orphans. So this person could have spent like a significant amount of years just as a young person without their parents. You know, one of their parents could have died, or they just spent time without their parents, or spent time away from their family. So, you know, it's like, it's just one of those things where it's just like, was this issues this person was already dealing with? But also I know relationships definitely do bring out a lot of this stuff. So, you know, that's what's on their mind. That's what's on their mind. Also, and when it comes down to like these friendships or these family that has so much to say or pays so much attention to this person's love life, is like, you know, that's something that they have to heal as well. And just being able to establish boundaries between themselves and their loved ones when it comes to their relationship. So this person needs to learn how to establish boundaries just like you did. Like, mind y'all, you you kind of experienced the bait and switch for a little bit, but it didn't last for too long. So that's, you know, that's what's going on here. Like, that's what's going on here. But yeah, let me get y'all some more info. Let's get y'all some more info. What else are they thinking about? What else are they thinking about? Split the deck. So we have here reconciliation. Okay, someone from your past is returning to your life. This person wants to return to your life. So we have reconciliation energy over there as well. So it's like, you know, that's what they thinking about. They thinking about it. Like, it's apparent even here with the Fool being able to start over. But it's just like, it's a lot to have to reconcile between the both of you. Like I said, it's like you literally would have to get to know this person from a new place. And they would have to instill some type of trust in you that they're also going to be there to support you as well. Because you could support them too. But they also had to know that you're not going to get by on breadcrumbs. So I'm not mad that you cut them off and sent them on their way. I'm not mad at that. Sometimes people need to experience that so that they can understand that, okay, this is not someone that I can play with and mess with. And it's like, if this is enough, because it seems like this person does want to apologize. So they feel like, okay, maybe this is something that we can work past, even though all is lost. Like, maybe this is something we can do. Like, this is why they're trying to remain, in a sense, like optimistic, even though they know the reality of the situation is, it's like, nothing, you know, nothing really going on. But this card that came out too is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Yeah, so they had, like, I literally keep saying that. It's like y'all would literally have to get to know each other all over again. So there was another reading that I was going to do as far as like looking at the issues between, you know, your connection between you and another person. So I'm probably still going to do that reading. So I would just say like to stay tuned for that, because it's like I be wanting to get more into like, okay, what was the issues, what went wrong, this, that, and that. But it's like time purposes, and I'm sure I've already talked for so long in this pile, but it is what it is. I'm gonna write it down and do it. So anyway, I have these cards. They're like song lyrics that I made like years ago. And yeah, I'm just gonna pull some direct messages. So this person says, I have nothing but love for you. So okay, you know, I'm not bad. I have nothing but love for you. That's what came up here. I also see, let's stop walking around and around when there is love lost to be found. So, you know, this person, yeah, they want you. They still care about you. They don't understand the purpose in going to someone else. Like, pretty much. It's like mad reconciliation energy. Mad reconciliation. Like, this person doesn't want to play. They don't want to play no more, but it's them. It was them playing. Like, it was them playing. Okay, it says, I'm way too old to play these little kid games because look at where it's got us. Okay, look at where it's got us. And then there's also a side note of, like I said, why are you playing these games? So, I mean, that's a question we need to ask this person. Like, why are you playing these games? Like, why are you playing these games? Like, was it for clout? Was it because your friends was around? Like, what is that about? Like, your family was around. Like, telling people to mind their business. Like, you know, telling people to mind their business. It's just how it is when people don't have stuff going on in their life. They put so much attention into the other things that other people have going on. And then another message is, how are you going to tell me that you're better off without my love? See, so they kind of, you know, Mr. or Mrs. They definitely they thought they had it in the bag. They thought they had it in the bag, but when you cut them off, like, that was something different for them, you know? That was something different that they ain't really had to experience. Like, and then they also said, teach me how to love, show me the way to surrender my heart. Yeah, like, that's a part of the family issues as well. You know, maybe not seeing love in a proper way and just not wanting to surrender, because when you are giving love, you have to be vulnerable enough to surrender, and it's unconditional without you expecting something back. But in the relationship between the both of you, it's like, this is something that y'all are both doing. So it actually works. You know, it actually does work. Like, surrendering to each other, like, it actually does work. Like, I know some people, they feel like they don't have to do that, and that's probably where the issue was. Like I said, some people have this traditional view and others have this more modern view where it's like, it's us together, as opposed to sometimes in a traditional view, it's like, it's hierarchical, where it's just like one person feels like, oh, because they're the breadwinner and they do this, that they don't have to surrender to their partner, or they don't have to be soft, or they don't have to. And it's like, that's just not how that's not how things go. Like, I feel like both people should experience both of their needs being met. It shouldn't just be one person getting their needs met and the other. Even if it was you that was only concerned with your needs being met, it's like, what about your partner? So yeah, it's just a difference in views and how, you know, love should be shown and how things should be done. But this person got some growing up to do, as you can see here. Teach me how to love. Like, that's not something they experience from their parents or from their family structure. They still want you. They still want, you know, to come back around with you. As we see, there's love lost to be found. Yeah, with the Ten of Swords, it's giving it's over. But yeah, it's really on this person. But I'm gonna go ahead and leave it right here, because this was literally just what their thoughts were. You just continue to keep doing you. But yeah, I definitely hope y'all resonated with this reading. I hope you liked it. Like, comment, and subscribe. I will see y'all in the next one.